good choice that I made, because I was found myself spending too much time in DeSoto County where I live, but this is where most of my friends and business partners and clients are, so this is where I need to be. Let me just start from the beginning, and this is a little bit more about me than probably normal, because a lot of you don't know a whole lot about me. I was born in 1957. I weighed 2 pounds when I was born. I weigh a little bit more than that now. As Mark said, I've got a wife, Andy. I've got 2 Chihuahuas who I love. They absolutely run our home.
Oh.
There's about 5,000 toys scattered throughout our whole house. I'm going to pass this around. This is a little thing that the Business Journal did on me, which was nice. And I encourage you to reach out to them if you want to get your name out there in the press, because they are inviting. When it comes to that, they will let you do that. You just got to send it to them. Get your name out there. As I said, we live in Hernando. We go to Grace St. Luke's Church in Midtown. Love it there. Shelley Bauer is also a church member there, and we see each other every Sunday. I grew up in Midtown. Went to Snowden School, Central High School. Went to UT Knoxville, transferred back here, went to the University of Memphis, graduated here. Hobbies, golf, travel, Chihuahuas, movies, travel. I said that. Love to play the drums. So if anybody wants to jam, I'd love to do it. Graduated in 1996 as an adult from the University of Memphis, because I spent 20 years prior to that in the restaurant business. And after 20 years of that, and Dean can attest, had to get out because it was killing me. Watched the sun come up too many times. Some of the places I worked at and managed and bartended at were Fridays, Rum Boogie, Half Shell, Circle Cafe, King's Palace, Mississippi River Company. Spent 2 years living in St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands, bartending and managing a restaurant there, and absolutely loved it. But I had to come back and go back to school because I knew that my time was running slim, and I better get to growing up and get a real job. So I did. After college, I was the assistant director for MDA here in Memphis, and then I was promoted to the district director down in New Orleans, where I spent a year. And only a year, because I had to come back because my mom got sick, and I had to come take care of some stuff here. In 1999, I met my wife, Andy, and it's a good thing I met her when I did, because it was a bad year. The next 9 months, I lost my brother, my mom, and my dad. And had I not had my wife there with me at that time, I probably wouldn't be standing here now. That was a very hard year for me. But things just got better and real fast then. I was hired by Sater South. I was actually the first person hired for Sater South, which is C-Spire now. And I was hired to brand the company here locally. And so I came in and I negotiated the Redbirds exclusive wireless agreement. Did the same thing for the River Kings, same thing for the Memphis Tigers. Created the Sater South Women's Sater South Women's Tennis Tournament over at the Racket Club, which is no longer a Sater South Cup anymore, I don't think. But was very instrumental in branding the company to where it is now. And I worked real hard for that. Of course, they helped me by giving me a lot of money to do it. But I was able to meet all the right people. And over 9 years, I met just about everybody that's got any influence in Memphis, from Fred Smith to Cal Perry to Allie Prescott, and all the way down to Kevin Kane. These are all friends of mine now, and love doing business with them. And these are all people that I would love to refer you to. Just tell me what you need, and I would love to be able to hook you guys up, and so we can all be friends together. I was also the media spokesperson for them. I used to do all the TV interviews for Sater South, and I used to do all the press releases. I used to write all those. And I used to just make sure that the company was always in the public eye and always seen in the right light. And it's continued to grow, and they've just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. Better and better employees now. And but after 9 years, I just could not continue. I had to get out of that business because it was about to kill me. Because it was just the corporate world was weighing heavy on my shoulders. And I opened Pro Forma Salad Prep. It's a franchise. We've been open 3 years now. There's 800 franchises, give or take, throughout the U.S. and Canada. We're the #2 distributor in all of North America for promotional items. And when I say promotional items, that also includes, for me, any kind of print work, you know, whether it's brochures like I did for Tom. I think I'm told I'm going to do these things for you, Joe, wherever you are. Anyway,
she was right here. She's
the newsletters. But if you're not giving me a referral for your friends in business, then you're missing out on helping them save some money. And I say that from the bottom of my heart, because whether it's printing of any type, anything, and also whether it's corporate apparel like these shirts that are hanging up here. I've got Kevin's shirts laying up here because I'm going to meet him after the deal here and give him his shirts. But Kevin is the guy that says water heater. And you know, you guys may know him. You know, you all be an ag. But my embroidery, I encourage you to look at these before you leave today and check out the tightness and the clean thread work on those. Is second to none. And I say that from a brand and marketing standpoint. You won't find better embroidery than what I do. You won't find a lower price. So if it's apparel, t-shirts, whatever, I'm standing here guaranteeing you that I can get you a better price, or whoever your friends are in business, than anybody. And if it's not, then I can negotiate it because I own the company. So I encourage you to look at that, and let me help you. I also, just to tell you some of my clients, I've got the WREG, WTVA TV in Tupelo, Racquet Club, Memphis in May. I'm going to be doing their barbecue brochures, about 30,000 of them coming up here in the next week or two. Redbirds, River Kings, Orpheum Theater, I do their posters for their shows. UE's, University of Memphis, C Spire, DeSoto County Schools, Snow Grove Park. I did the tour jackets for Eric Church. He was a nominee for the Grammys here about 2 months ago, and I also did the tour jackets for Luke Bryan. And which, you know, hopefully that'll give you an idea of the stature of what I do, and that I don't play when it comes to what, you know, the look and feel of what I produce, and I will always make sure the price is right. My guiding principle is honesty, integrity, and hard work. And I feel that if you do all those things, you know, whether you're a good cold call person or not, you know, and you're always out there networking your business and yourself, good things will happen for you. And if you treat people the right way, you know, it'll all come back to you. My goal is to be nimble in the marketplace, which is an ever-changing deal. I mean, it's hard to keep up with all the new apps and all the Facebook things and how they tie into. God, I mean, there's a million of them. There's two that I've been working with here lately. One of them is called, I can't find it, Instagram. And that, you can take pictures of that. So I've been taking pictures of my products, sending them out there on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. And I mean, but you've just got to keep up with this thing because it's constantly evolving. Good referrals for me are ad agencies, small companies. No matter how small, no matter how large, I can meet their needs. And I can act as an ad agency, basically, for people because I can do everything from designing their logo to digitizing their logo to creating a brand and to putting it down on paper or apparel and handing it over to you. But I can do that without the ad agency fees. Athletic departments, PTOs, event planners, I mean, all these people deal with these kinds of things a lot. And so I would appreciate any referrals from those. And I've got a table here with everything here, if you'd like to look at it. I've got, you know, just a spattering of things, but I can literally do just about anything that you can think of. I can put your logo on it.
Box? What is that?
That's a box for this beer stein
Oh.
that's engraved with the logo. But this just gives you an example. This is a CD that I do for a hospital, and they put all their MRI and scans on here, and they keep their patient records on here. But any industry, I can help them, and I would love to do so, and I would love your referrals. I would appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Prize? Who's doing that?
We got to wait for the clock.
Okay.
You can tell us what the door prize is.
I'll show you what it is. It's a laptop attaché.
Ooh.
Nice, I need that.
Complete with multicolored pens and my business card. Man, nice red pro forma bag.
If Lynn doesn't win that, I'd watch herself in the parking lot. She really wants it.